So we've all been in high school, and we've all had to do, we've all gone through the process of, trying to buy like alcohol while you're in high school, or like beer, or like tobacco as well, and especially for like me and the type of people who I hang out with, my friends, we're not poor. Noticeable way to say that, and so might be making some bad noises. So we're not poor, and so we're like the tobacco thing. Like we're not just like like smoking cigarettes, but like especially cigars, but not like shitty cigars, but like actually nice cigars, because no one really cares about shitty cigars. Like I would rather not smoke a cigar than smoke a shitty cigar, and so there's like that whole thing, and so. And also, when you're trying to buy alcohol or like beer or someone, you gotta go through someone. I'm sorry, I'm making a lot of noise. This jacket is loud. I'm gonna take it off because otherwise we'll hear it the rest of the conversation. Well, the rest of the commentary. I probably should pause the recording and then resume. Okay, but so, and you always kind of usually gotta go through someone you don't know, and if you're lucky enough to actually know someone that can actually get you either of those things, like that's awesome. But in most every single case, it's going to be someone that you don't know. And so you're really just kind of handing over your money to someone who may or may not get you, what it is. And like a lot of times you really don't have to worry about people stealing your money, especially because like if you like are in high school, you usually see them about every day. So you really don't have to worry about, people like walking off with your money. But the thing is, like, everything's like on their terms, and you don't want to like make them angry, and you're like, hey, I could use some alcohol. It's pretty soon. My parents are going out of town, and they're gonna be they're gonna leave me at the house, and so I'm gonna get some friends over. We're gonna drink some beer, things like that. Yeah, we're gonna get shit faced, things like that or whatever. Or like, hey, going out to a party, BYOB, so I need some beer, and then you want to like give someone money to do it, but then like you don't know if it's exactly going to work out. Like you don't know if they're going to give it to you, or you got to go through the whole process of like going through your phone and like finding people and like asking them, like bringing it up like nonchalantly or like slowly, like subtly leaning into it, and it's always a little bit awkward at first. And then you gotta like you find the person, and then you gotta make the meet up and everything. You either gotta meet them up, give them the money, then wait, and then like meet back up again, or you gotta meet up and then give them the money. And usually kids don't know like whether they should just like give them the money and then like grab like how to give money and grab beer or whatever. And so a lot of people are like confused about that, and so that like kind of makes it awkward. And the thing is, like for most things, it's like, why can't you just do it when I give you the money? Because or just meet up whenever I need it, because it's not that hard to run to an alcohol store, I guess. An a package store, I guess that's what they call them here. But where I live, but normally they just call them stores, like alcohol stores or grocery stores. But like there's a lot of weird laws now where I live now as opposed to where I grew up about alcohol, and so in buying it. But so the whole thing is like, you always like, why can't they just go out and do it? It wouldn't take like but 5 minutes, especially if like you're not 18 and you're trying to buy like cigars or something like that. Like it doesn't take that long to go to a cigar shop and pick up a pair, like a couple cigars or something like that. Or like even if like you want something shitty, like say you're an idiot and like it's funny because I think cigarette smokers are idiots, but I enjoy a good cigar. But the whole thing is like if you say you wanted cigarettes, all they have to do is go to a gas station, which are everywhere, and then like meet them back. And so, but that's kind of the other thing. If you're buying tobacco from a gas station, I mean, if you need to get tobacco that could be sold at a gas station, you don't need to go through anyone else. Because here's a little secret that you kind of have to learn on your own, and a lot of people don't realize, is that the people behind the counter are dumb. They are adults that are working at minimum wage jobs. They're stupid. That's why they're there. And so they're not really going to know how to do math. And like say we're 18 years in the future, and it's 2023, and your ID said, that's only 10 years into the future. All right, so say here, I'll use who would be 18 as of this year. If you were born in 95 of this year, you're 18. And depending on your birthday. So the thing is, say you're 17 right now, And of course, you have to be 18 to buy tobacco, and your license will say 1995 on it. And so they just look at the year and they don't do the math. And so there's always that. And if you hand them a card, they're not used to getting handed cards of people that aren't of age. So they're not going to know what to do. Or usually they'll just be like, oh, well, yeah, it's fine. And so, or a lot of times they'll just ask you for your birthday, and where you can easily lie about it. It's just so incredibly easy to get tobacco if you ever have trouble getting tobacco other than like cigars, like real nice cigars from like inside a humidor. Like it's incredibly easy. Just go hit up some gas stations, try it. And if you do the whole, oh, I don't have my ID thing, that's never going to work. There's a 0% chance of that working. So you gotta give them, your ID, because even if you're not 18, there's a very large chance that it's still going to work. At all the gas stations that are around my house, like are in close by, there's one or two that I could, I know I'd be like, oh, if I went there right now, I could definitely get, tobacco or something like that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate the likes because they do help me out, and I definitely need them now. But thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys later in the next video.